Welcome back to Flip Bricks. If you're new here, I take construction sets like Mega Construx and I flip them into something better. Now, this one is the Pelican Dropship from Halo CE. I made it using the Pelican Gunship that was the Halo 4 model, and I took all of the parts and I rearranged them. I used a couple of parts here and there from the Falcon and some parts from the Mantis, but not too many. I tried to keep the parts, figures, and accessories about equal to the Covenant equivalent, the Spirit Dropship set that I made, and I kept all the colors the same as the Warthog that I included in my last video. So let's dive into the details, shall we? Now, from this angle you can see that it is not the original model, but the Halo Reach style that was made darker for the Anniversary Edition. I think right off the bat you'll notice that I used the original Warthog windshield as the cockpit windshield, and that was because I wanted it to be a bit wider, a little bit fatter than the original version. Not that I'm not happy with it, it pops more than like this to me. Now the wings and the vents here on the front were made of Falcon parts, and these two vents here are also important because when those come off, that is when I can lift the top up so you can see the troop bay and everything, which I will get to later. The wings do rotate just like the original Pelican set, and the back thrusters do as well. Now, as you can see here, I built the thrusters on the underside using the thrusters that came on the side of the 343 model. I also used clear blue bricks from the Spirit Dropship to make it look like there are flames shooting out of the engines. The troop bay doors open just like this. And I've also included functional landing gear. Now, like I said before, these two front vents come off. And if I take the windshield off, then the front can be lifted to view the cockpit and the back can be lifted to view the troop bay. Now if we take a look inside the troop bay, we can see that I've included 10 seats and a door that does in fact lead into the cockpit. When the vents are on, everything is closed up tight and nothing falls off. Here's the base. I didn't get too fancy with it, but I tried to make it look kind of like a beach or like the Silent Cartographer. But with the way I built this, you can make the dropship either just stand and look like it's flying, or you can give it some lean so that it looks like it's in a climb. Now for the figures for this setup, I'm going to start off with my custom of Fohammer. Now, she doesn't have her helmet. I'm trying to get a hold of one of the Pro Builder Rescue helicopter helmets, but those are kind of hard to get, so this is what I'm going to have to make do with for now. I used a Halo 3 Marine body because that is what the pilots are wearing in the Anniversary Edition of Halo Combat Evolved. Next up, I have the Unsc Marines. Now, I used an older articulation head for this, and these are actually Call of Duty bodies with the World War II Marines body and NMPD trooper armor with older backpacks. And the feet came with the Arc Marine. I couldn't just settle with all black assault rifles, so I used the ones that come with the Jerome figure from the Heroes line. And lastly, we have Master Chief. Now, I wanted to just include a Spartan because I could, but If I had the choice, I would make it yellow because the original Pelican set came with yellow Spartans, and I think that would be a little bit of a throwback. Now, the accessories that I've chosen with this set are the weapons rack and a barricade. This weapons rack can actually hold weapons on it, unlike my last weapons rack that I made for the Covenant Sphere Dropship. Here's a look at it completely loaded up with assault rifles, and it can fit up to 5 weapons. And that was my review on my Mega Construx Halo CE Pelican Dropship. I hope you guys like it. Like, subscribe, share, and I hope to see you next time on my page.